Welcome back to Lapped Career Challenge. If you didn't catch the first race, link will be in the description. Today we're on to race 2 of our Lapped Career Challenge. Basically we start every race a lap down. We are in the Red Bull and this week we are off to Spain where we're leading the driver's standings and the constructors' standings. And we're going to go with qualifying, and the rule is we start from the back a lap down. Obviously had a terrible qualifying and had to move on to the race, but Max is P1.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Welcome along everyone to sunny Spain, specifically to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya. So many great moments in Formula One history have been written at this very track over the years, including Michael Schumacher's first win for Ferrari back in '96. That win was in the rain. We might have better weather here today, but we're just as overjoyed to be at the Spanish Grand Prix.
Strategy, nice and simple, soft to medium. We are going to underfuel a little bit. Onwards to the race. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we don't go. Last lap challenge, we don't start. We need to be a lap down. Just like magic, here are all the cars coming through. We do like to have a little bit of a start. We've got cold tyres, don't forget. We're just going to make sure everyone goes through. Down to Sargent. Sonoda's there. Oh, we've got... Is that Bottas? No, Joe. Got a little bit confused. We are on the racing line, so we are confusing them. And there we go, Sargent P19. And we are lapped. First turn into the Spanish Grand Prix. Should be fairly easy. The AI are on 0%. So hopefully we can unlock ourselves very, very quickly. The field's quite close as well. Oh, there was a slight hit there from Albon. We're all good, we're all fine. Gonna take Hulkenberg, De Vries, a little bit cautious, they do brake quite early, so I didn't want to risk it for a biscuit. De Vries is now unlapped, we've got Piastri and Joe in front of us, this should be fairly easy. Taking advantage of the fact that they brake really oh, yeah, it was a dive bomb. Dive bombs are allowed in this series, it's absolutely fine. And to be fair, it's allowed on this game. We're going to get Magnussen round the outside, and after 1 lap we are up to P12, unlapping ourselves as we get Sonoda, Bottas, Stroll and Ocon all in one go. We thought about it with that dive bomb, we have just hurt an Aston Martin. We're going to go now with Ocon, correctly pronounced there. Oh, just beautiful. We're now up to Norris and Gasly, again taking advantage of the fact that these brake 4 miles up the road. It's going to give us room and we're going to go through. Oh, we've reared Alonso, we owe him lobster, but it's absolutely fine. What is that now? P5? Yes, Russell. Lap 3, we're unlapped all the way up to P5. We've got Hamilton and Leclerc. Fairly easy round the outside, dive bombing Leclerc. Leclerc gets out of the way. He says, nah mate, I know what you're up to. So it's P2 and P1, and that is our teammate in P1, Verstappen, going on to lap 4, and we have unlapped ourselves, and now it's the difficult job. We've got to make up this time. 1 minute 4 seconds is the gap between myself and P19 Sargent. We've got to put these laps down. Same point, lap 5, we've managed to shave that time off to 50 seconds. Go for a purple sector 2. By lap 7 we were 24 seconds away from Sargent. Getting closer and closer. Lap 8 we put in the fastest time, I think. And cars are pitting and Sargent is literally right in front of us. This is for position, the dive bomb, and it works. Absolutely beautiful. Kids, don't try that at home. We're now P18 with Alonso just right in front of us. Bear in mind though, we have got to do a pit stop too. We've not been very nice to Alonso this race. Oh, this looks like trouble. The AI brake there. There's absolutely no reason to brake. We're pitting with Albon. This is our first and only stop for mediums. It's going to put us back to the back of the grid, but I mean, we have so much pace advantage over these boys. But do we have enough? 7 laps to go from last to first. It's possible. Oh, we nearly just lost our front wing on Albon's bottom. Oh, no room there. No room given. Absolutely none. We bully him out the way in the end. It's Kevin Magnussen, the greatest Danish racing driver ever. We're going to cut down the inside, which becomes the outside. Again, they brake so early. Max pits. We'll be seeing him later. Sonoda for P17. Remember, this is for position. We're trying to get the victory here after being a lap down. Stroll, P16. God, the Aston Martins are having a terrible race. Hey, Bottas. See, the AI have pace. They're not lowering their pace to get that zero AI. It is just where they brake. Look how far back he braked. I mean, I did like brake a little bit late, but it's fine. We're currently up Ocon's bottom. And now we're going to dive bomb Gasly. P8. Absolute delicious stuff. Them two are always together, the best friends. Norris for P7. Nearly lost our rear wing, our front wing even. To Norris. Absolutely fine though. Going on to lap 12. Alonso doing much better now. You alright, love? Thanks for that. Appreciate that, man. We even nabbed the DRS. We're going to go right around the outside of Hamilton just to show him up. He leaves us very little room. But we managed to bully him out of the fight. In front of us is P4 Leclerc. Clearly going to take him here. He does have DRS. We have DRS. Oh, he's going to squeeze us. We're going to go back around the outside. Not even a battle. Not even a battle. There's Russell. Braking 4 hours up the road. This is for P3. Podium position. Right round the outside there. Lap 13. And we are catching P2 and P1. Get DRS on Sainz. Going to be too easy because he's going to brake there, and we brake down here. There he is, our teammate P1, Max Verstappen. This is for the race victory, and it's as easy as that. Lap 13, and we are P1. Now all we've got to do is keep it clean and not spin off. Unfortunately, Pierre Gasly's out. I imagine he's hit his teammate at some point. Now, we got to the last lap and we were lapping cars. I think we've definitely got to make this a little bit more difficult for us. I thought Spain would have been a little bit more difficult track, but we're actually lapping. Whether it becomes a competition at how many times we can lap cars, I mean, that would be pretty cool. I don't think we have enough laps to do that. We are lapping Nick de Vries, who will soon become Daniel Ricciardo. If you've seen the latest updates from EA, Daniel Ricciardo is coming to the game. But better than that, we are winning the Spanish Grand Prix from a lap down. Absolute scenes.
Oh, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
Another Spanish Grand Prix is over, and what a special race it was. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
What an amazing race today. We all love to see an overtake as a Formula One fan, and we got those by the bucket load.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they secured here.
Back at headquarters, we've got some new parts coming to the car. We are updating the car, but only slowly. We don't want to be too OP because it'll be too easy. So we do want to keep it, you know, not so much upgrades. We're advancing on. We've got some more weekly results. We've had a personnel upgrade at the analysis. We're going to skip this. We're not up for the car racing. Get rid of it. We don't need it. We are going to do a couple though. And I think we're going to get to a point where we're going to stop doing the upgrades. They're just little minor ones that'll help us potentially with any failures that we may have, even though this one really isn't. I mean, it's a major weight reduction, but we just it's fine. It's okay. We've had an ignition update. English, anyone? No. And there's nothing more we could do on that. We've got the gearbox, improve materials. We are going to improve the ice so we don't have any potential problems with it. But yes, what a race! What an incredible race we had today. Join us again for another lapped career challenge. We'll be at the Canadian Grand Prix, and make sure you have subscribed and liked this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you very soon.